Hey folks, stay tuned, and later in this video you can find out how you can win a free copy of ARK Survival Evolved. Alright. Howdy folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures. As you saw in the intro, I'm going to be giving away a free copy of ARK Survival Evolved later, but first let's talk about what we're going to do in this particular episode. A little bit of update. I tried mating She-Hulk here one more time with the only male I have, which is Silverback, and I have to, mea culpa. 239 left. I also at the same time decided I would mate my Dimorphs to get one last male, and I was lucky enough to get that last male. And so now we have Jeff, the last achievement hunter. So we're good. We have a complete achievement hunter set now. And the problem is, I didn't really want that poop. I don't really want you. I want that egg. The problem is, as I was nursing baby Jeff, I had completely forgotten that She-Hulk was pregnant. And by the time I realized that, I ran back and She-Hulk's baby was dead. I'm sorry, She-Hulk. It was a decent level. It was in the 90s somewhere. It wasn't really high level. I don't know if it was male or female. You can't tell that when you're just looking at the corpse. And I couldn't get access to the inventory anyway. So I will mate her again. I want to build, an army here. And these that are going to be sent into battle are just going to be called boss killers. I'm not going to really give them names. I'm not going to really be attached to them. I think I'm going to ride She-Hulk, or if, I don't think I can get a higher level. So she's going to be my highest level. Into the battle, but the others are just going to be boss killer, and I'm going to give an F or an M depending on if they're female or male, and the level that they first were born at. In this case, she was born at a 93. So, and I'll eventually give them all helmets and that sort of thing too. So, anyway, a little bit of bad news there, but I'll get back to that. This episode, what I want to do is something interesting that I noticed when I was building the bridge. Remember, I had AC-130 out there, and I think I might have commented on how, for instance, some of the Species X was dying. This one's got 600 of 600 water. This one's got 385 of 600 water. 411 of 600, 385. These are going down in water, but these up top are not. Let's see if I can get up here and show you. Well, they're going down by ones, like 599. They're all like pretty much 599, which is normal. These are replenished through rain, and when I first built AC-130, if you remember that episode, these down here, even though they're underneath the ceiling, were getting rainfall. Rain was still hitting them. But I think they've changed something in the game. So rain is not getting to these bottom ones anymore. So what I'm going to do this episode, I think, is I'm going to rip out these bottom Species X turrets. I think I'm going to leave the top where it is. I think I'm going to leave that raised platform, and I'm going to put maybe something else down here. I'm still going to treat this as my, my defense platform, whatever you want to call it. And I think I'm going to test it out by going and finding a Giga of some sort and see if it'll still take out a Giga. Because when we first made AC-130, that's what we put AC-130 to the test doing, was taking out a Giga. I've been pumping. I don't think I pumped health. I think I pumped one stamina. I think I didn't really need to pump much because I can always just hop up on the platform as AC-130 is doing his thing. No problem. But I pumped a little bit of weight. I think maybe one. I didn't really touch melee damage. It's been speed that I've been pumping. I'm getting close to 200%. I want to get to 200% and then maybe bump some other stuff just so AC-130 has some other capabilities as well. But I really wanted to get him to be a fast response defensive unit. So in other words, if I or somebody else on the server was in trouble, maybe there's some Giga threatening a base or something, I could take AC-130 out there really quickly. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get the rest of this stuff sorted out, the eggs and so forth, and then we're going to go up there and we're going to tear the AC-130 a little bit apart at the bottom and do some reorganizing and a little bit of building, and then we're going to take them out for a test. All right, let's begin tearing this thing down. These bottom crop plots, let's go ahead and just demolish the crop plot. Should give us back the fertilizer in a bag, I hope. Or not. There it is. Woo! I didn't want to lose that. Ah! Too many escapes. Too many escapes. Alright, got that, all that. I'm going to just go ahead and demolish them all and run down and get any bags that fall to the ground. And what I'm thinking of doing... Wow, that one kind of exploded on a firework, didn't it? Wow. Those things are pretty. See if I can get far back and show you guys. Oh, didn't do it. Why is it not demolishing? That's pretty cool. I can't do this in K mode, can I? You probably wouldn't see it anyway. Oh, I can. Nice. Let's see what it looks like in K mode. Oop. I got to be careful here. There we go. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Too heavy. So I'm going to put all of this stuff onto AC-130. I've got a bunch of other stuff on AC-132, and I'll tell you what that's all about here in a second. I'm going to try to build onto the bottom of this this platform down here something similar to what I'm done with Emma. And when I gather all of this, I'll show you. And that's basically, I want to build a middle box, I think. And middle, not so much to protect it against like a Giga, because frankly, if the Giga is going to take a bite at AC-130, the Giga is going to kill AC-130. So it won't matter what kind of structure we have up there for AC-130. So that's not really why I'm doing it. It's more for tackling other things like maybe I get into a scrap with a Bronto or something, or some Rexes or something. I just don't want them demolishing what's inside. Obviously, they can't do it. Or an Alpha. An Alpha would be a better example, right? Because even stone, the other ones couldn't destroy, but Alphas can destroy stone. So the reason I want to do middle is basically for Alphas, really, not for Gigas. But I want to build a box like this, and you notice, I don't know if you can, see how the foundations, the metal foundations, are very low in the platform, to the point where it's just kind of a tiny little lip to get into this structure. I don't have to use any ramps to get up to this foundation. It's almost at the level of the platform saddle itself. I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to do something very similar to that. We're going to make a box like that, I think, to protect maybe a smithy or something like that inside AC-130 in case we need to use it for field repairs and things like that as well. And to do that, I am going to, first of all, since I already have and I made a bunch of stone foundations, so I'm going to be using stone foundations. I normally wouldn't use stone foundation. Oh, they're in my hotbar. Normally wouldn't, but I already made a whole bunch. Remember when I was making the testing out that particular brew, the focal chili, and doesn't look like there's any good way to snap this. So we may not be able to do this. Just dawned on me that I can't snap. I can't snap the foundation where I want to snap it. Can I really put a foundation inside like that? Oh, wow. That's interesting. I wonder if I bet if I'm good at eyeballing this, I can get it from underneath. Ooh. This is a totally different technique than what I used with Emma, but this might do the trick as well. If I can get it to kind of align well, which is going to be tricky considering the platform is moving constantly. Trying to line up so that when it's finally straight, which it does during the period of his sway, it's kind of lined up pretty much in the center. Let's just go there. It's not lined up at all. Okay, we're eventually going to get this. Get in here. I have enough foundations. Not too worried right now. It's a waste of resources, but I'd already made them, so I had no real need for them. Well, I'm back, and I gave up trying to place it from underneath. It just would not work. I don't know what was going on down there, but I tried this one up here. But I ran into a lot of problems. I can't place a column here to demonstrate the lowering of the sinking of the foundation exercise. I'll have to do that in a future platform, maybe the one on our Plezzy out there in the water. But I ran into another problem. I thought, okay, well, if I can't sink it, I'll just go ahead and build up from here. But of course, I run into the problem as soon as I try to place a wall of, there are already too many structures on this platform. So we've reached the platform limit. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to I wanted a smithy up here. I'll just put a smithy up here, and it'll be unprotected. But in case I need one for repairing, I'll do that. So let's go manufacture a smithy, I suppose. Oh, that hurt. Let's put some of this stuff back. I got more up on AC-130, but I just want to unload some of this right now. Just give me some weight back, some mobility. Actually, I need some of that to make the smithy, don't I? So let's see what a smithy takes. I think I still have the engram itself learned. We'll get the 5 metal ingots in a minute, so it's 50, 30, 20. So 50 of these, 30, 20. So let's take that, and then that, and then one of those, and 20 hide. It was hide, right? Let's just grab 20 from anywhere here. Don't have to be too anal about it. Okay, and now I needed 5 metal ingots, and I should be able to craft that smithy. There it is. I'll go ahead and place that. I'm going to go ahead and put this metal wall back in my built things inventory over here. And make the leap to this ramp. I love leaping from ramp to ramp here. This is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and grab some of this stuff off. In fact, let's just grab all of it off. Okay, I'm too heavy. Well, okay, we'll put some of it back. And I think, is that going to be enough? What's my weight right now? Yeah, barely. So not enough, really. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stone back on here. There we go. It should be enough. All right, now, let's go ahead and place this smithy. And it should be placeable, shouldn't it? It doesn't. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Oh, yeah, because the smithy's got a really large hitbox. Larger than it really is. So it's kind of difficult to get it in a place where it can be used effectively. You notice it's kind of barely flashing. I might even end up putting it at an angle here. Okay, to the side. We'll just do that. How far is it sticking out? Not bad. I can still move barely along there. All right, cool. So we have our smithy. Now let's go back. Uh-oh. I need a better way to get up there. I might need to move that metal ladder. I know I'm going to need to move that metal ladder. I don't have an extra metal ladder in there, do I? No. All right. Quickly construct, since I have the materials here, a metal ladder. Structures, metal, and of course it's not one of the engrams I learned, so I need a blueprint for it. I think I've recently done it, so it's probably near the bottom. There it is. I'm carrying around all this fertilizer because I'm going to top off the Species X in a moment. Let's craft that ladder. Let's see if I can place the ladder right behind the pilot's chair, the cockpit up here. Let's see if that'll allow me access. I used to be able to get to the ladder because it used to be a crop plot I could kind of step on. So let's go out on the neck here. Attempt to place the ladder and see if it'll work. Okay. Can I get up on your head there? Oh, no. Can I place this way? Can't see, but no, it doesn't look like it's going to let me place easily. I wonder if I could place from the top. Let me get a bird up here and see if I can do it. Let's get a hook up here. Okay, buddy, let's land up here if we can. All right, well, that's not going to work. Let's land here. There we go. All right. Let's try from up here. Okay, I can move, can't I? It doesn't want to stick. Oh, too many structures, of course. So I'm going to have to demolish. I'm just going to demolish this from the top and waste a little bit of resources there, but that's because I need to be able to place one more ladder. Let's try that real fast. There it is. Oh. Come on. No. Perfect. Now, question is, get on, get off. Is that... Nope. I can. Cool. As long as I can do that to get up here, to turn things on and off, I'm cool. Even if I have to jump to do it, I'm cool with that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to fall now, aren't I? There we go. Let's get back up top. Let's top off these fertilizers and these crop plots here. Since since they are actually using a significant... I think they made a change there, too. It used to not use a lot of fertilizer unless it was actively shooting at things. Now it seems to be using fertilizer just by living, which I think is the way it was intended. So I'm cool with that. Like I've shown you before, it's very easy for me to make fertilizer, especially with the advent of the dung beetle. So Exxon's doing a great job for me of making a whole bunch of fertilizer. I have no problem getting fertilizer. That one was full. I must have already topped that one off. And we'll top this one off. And this one. I know I'm hitting T on the inside every once in a while and taking one away. It's just because my finger's slipping. That one full? That one's full. All right, we're good. All right, so we've got AC-130. We're ready to test him out. Everything's turned off right now around base. I'll have to turn it on out in the field. So let me offload him and then hop on him and take him for a test flight. All right, so we're off to go find a Giga to destroy. But while we do that, I'm going to fly over here to Fine Wolf's base because I want to announce a cool contest we're going to run. Fine Wolf was kind enough to donate to me, and therefore to you, a code for a free copy of ARK Survival Evolved. And this is Fine Wolf's base. It's pretty cool. He's starting pretty fresh. He's a low level, but he decided to make a cool base first, which I thought was pretty neat. It's got multiple levels with a bunch of ramps and things of that nature. So basically what I want you guys to do to enter this contest is I'm going to consider any comment left on this video or, let me rephrase that, any reasonable comment and not rude comment, because those go bye-bye. Any nice comment or reasonable comment on this video or any other video between now and... I'm recording this on Friday, March 4th, 2016. Basically, after I record, or when I go to record my video next Friday, that means 7 days from now, I will look over the comments of every video, starting with this one, that has come out, and I will enter all of those people into a drawing, and if you leave a comment on 2 videos, you get 2 entries in the drawing. And if you leave a comment on 4, you get 4 entries. So it would behoove you to comment on all of the videos, I imagine. Multiple comments won't give you multiple entries on a single video, though. So the most you can have would be, I don't know, what am I going to be releasing here? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. So, yeah, 7 videos. So you can enter at most 7 times. So leave a comment. Doesn't have to be anything in particular. You don't have to say, I'm entering the contest. You can if you want. It could be just a comment about anything. And I'm going to enter you into a drawing, and on the Friday, a week from now, I will use a random number generator, put you guys in order, in the order that the comments were left, I guess, and use the random number generator to find out who won, and I will be in touch with you through YouTube, if possible, if you have that ability. Otherwise, I'll try to find some way to get in touch with you and award you a cool code for a free copy of ARK Survival Evolved. It will be a Steam code, I imagine. So thanks, Fine Wolf. Appreciate that. Let's head over and find a Giga. Okay, we're here and we have found our Giga. Our Giga seems to be falling down the mountain, however. So I think the first thing we need to do at this point is activate our turrets. So let's see if we can do that without falling. Oh boy. There we go. Let's turn all of our turrets on. Okay, that should say put to sleep if it's on. I have AC-130 on passive in case something like a RG does come along and attack it. It's not going to go crazy. AC-130 is not going to go nuts. All right, and then that one right there. All right, now we just got to drop off here gently. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. We're ready to find our Giga. Where did he go? There's the Giga. Let's see if we can do this. There goes the attack. It's begun. And, of course, he's going to go out of range. That's awesome. I'm going to have to be below or to the side for this to work. Here we go. This should work. Hopefully they can force him back enough that he won't come to us. Well, he's coming towards us. This is not good. Come forward a little bit more. There we go. Can we still take out a Giga? I don't even know the level of this one. I haven't even checked. Probably should have done that. Can I still see it? Level 12. Okay, not bad. And it is a female, so I don't have to feel too bad about killing it, since I already have a female. If it wants to run away, that's fine. Should be ready to move here at a moment's notice, because I'm in a situation where it could easily lunge at me if I'm not knocking it back so much that it can't do anything. Oh man, look at that thing trying. It's a much better angle here. Look at that. That's just amazing. It's holding back a Giga. Just love the power of the Species X turrets. This is a great position, assuming it doesn't move. I'm getting, how many? I'm getting every single turret on it. Look at that. They're all pulsing shots at it. That is maximum turret ability. Maximum damage here from this angle. Yeah, unless she turns, pardon me, and maneuvers into a way that can get out of the fire, I think she's dead here at this point. I don't think there's anything that can go wrong. Again, assuming she doesn't... Oh, she's starting to break. They're still pounding her, though. Yeah, she's not really able to move. She can only come down towards me, and if she comes down towards me, she gets stuck by the turrets. Getting dark. Better gamma up. Although it's kind of fun to see the light show at night, too. We'll go gamma 4, though. Look at that. Hindquarters. Focusing on the hindquarters now. Oh, headshots. Lots of them. Oh, no, I'm not going to get any XP for this, nor will AC-130. Unfortunately, that's the only bad side of, the only bad downside to Species X is Species X, if it could get XP, would get the XP. You don't. Even though it knows, it understands the concept of allied creatures, and pets and things, because you can tell it not to attack your own, and it won't attack your own. It still isn't considered part, one of your pets, one of your tamed creatures. So you don't get XP from it. But it's still beautiful to watch. Look at this. This is just incredible. That is awesome. Oh, she is getting bloody. I see some blood on her. Gigas, as you know, have so much health that it takes a lot. And their regenerative abilities are pretty high, too. They're able to regenerate their health fairly quickly. It just takes a lot of concentrated fire to get them. And I'm so glad that we're still getting all turrets firing at her, which is awesome. Back to our headshots. And some rain to help irrigate the plant species X. I'm sure they enjoy that. Come on, Giga, you're only a level 12. You can't take much more of this. I know you can't. Last time I tested this, I don't think I had this many firing. I might have had this many firing, but I had the ones on the bottom too, so. Definitely didn't have more than this actually engaging the Giga. It didn't take that long to kill it. I did capture that in an episode earlier in this season when I built AC-130. Just search for, I think it's called Gunship Online is the name of the video, and you'll find it. Still blood. Not just the splashes when it hits, but there was some blood on the body as well. I wonder how much longer this is going to take. I might speed this up a bit for you guys. If it can do this to a Giga, folks, imagine what it can do to base defense. What it can do for your base if you're in a bad area. Fortunately, I'm on the southern island. Don't have to worry about it. But when I was in Season 1 up in the north, right at the edge of the winter biome, I definitely depended on these guys a lot. She is so bloody right now. I imagine that death is going to come soon. Look at her feet. You can tell how bloody she is. Her feet are covered in blood. Maybe a little hard for you to see, but that foot, her left foot there, just covered in blood. And the Species X isn't hitting her foot, so that's pure damage. That's overall damage. That's low health. I mean, imagine that, a Giga, so hurt and so afraid, she's trying to run away. Just the concept. I mean, a Giga is something that if you face on foot or with almost any dino, you're scared. And you know you're probably going to die. And I'm actually quite frightened right now on EC-130, because I know that she could snap, there could be lag, who knows what could happen, and she could just come down and go chomp, and AC-130's dead, I'm dead, the whole thing's over. But come on, how much more punishment can you take? Look at her. Am I still getting full broadsides here? Yeah, I am. All the turrets are still engaged. Let me get my UI up here so I can see the death message when it comes up. The rain stopped just in time. I think just in time, because her whole left leg is now covered in blood. It's got to be happening any time now. Look at that blood. Should gamma back down. Just go regular gamma here. Yep, AC-130 has still got what it takes to be a pest control, mobile pest control unit. Let's watch my stamina. Still doing fine. Last thing I want is AC-130 to decide to sit down here. Oh, come on, how can she still be alive? That's incredible. Look at that. In case you haven't noticed, I'm in K-View right now. Brought up the UI by hitting backspace twice so I could see the death message and see my stamina. But I also positioned... There he goes. Wow. Let's chase it down. Let's chase the corpse. It's way over here. went flying over here. I don't know where it landed, though. It went out of draw distance. Anybody see it? I don't see it. But we killed that Giga. We done good. I wonder if its body is in here somewhere. I think it might have crossed this ravine. Let's give ourselves a little bit of gamma just to make it a little easier to see. Increase the contrasting a little bit. I can't tell. Did it fly all the way across here? I doubt that. Nope. Huh. Well, it flew quite a distance. That was cool. Oh, wow. Are those beaver dams? Are those beaver dams? There's beavers here, but are those beaver dams? Oh, wow. Actually, before I kill everything in sight, let's quickly check the levels on these beavers. Way over there are the beavers. Are these beaver dams? No, those aren't beaver dams. Beavers can make actual dams, or I guess they're lodges. 68! Wow. 16. Oh, bugs. Meganura. There's a 68 female beaver there. I'm going to have to come back and tame her. But they can make these lodges, which apparently have cementing paste and other things inside them, wood, I guess, which are really cool. I haven't seen one yet. They apparently can I guess, randomly spawn where the beavers can spawn. I'm not quite sure what they are. They're almost drops. You know, essentially supply drops, like in the river, which is really cool. In fact, there's one place where I've seen online that they have appeared. Where's the volcano? Where's the volcano? Am I turned around? Volcano's over there. Okay. I'm going to head in that direction, see if I can find them in the place where I saw them online. See if we can share them with you guys. Okay, we're at the area where I've seen them online, at this little cove, this little bay area here. This little inlet, whatever you want to call it. I don't see any down by those rocks, which is where they usually are. You see there's beavers here. There's one to my left, one behind me, two behind me. I think there's one up in front as well, up to the left over there. So there are definitely beavers here, but I don't see any of those beaver lodges or dams spawning here. So, oh well, can't really show you one now. I haven't found one myself, so I'd love to find one someday. And if I do, I will definitely share it with you. Anyway, we have a Sarco over here to kill, if I can get low enough to do it. Just because I want to. Because I hate Sarcos. You know, that's something I haven't tamed. And even though I say I hate Sarcos, I kind of want to tame some, just so we can have some. I don't have very many Sarco eggs. I think I found a couple in the wild. It'd be nice to have them. So, anyway, folks. Oh, we're getting attacked from behind. By something. We'll let the turrets take care of it. Appreciate you guys checking us out. I hope you had fun in watching the Giga Destruction as much as I had participating in it. Well, I kind of watched it from a distance too, and so did AC-130. It was the turrets that did all the work. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.